tried to hold your hand, would you let me? It's something that I gotta know. If I was gonna fall, would you catch me? Or tell me, would you let it go? Life is like a cinema, I view it like a motion picture. I am like the editor. Sometimes I wish that I could go and hide behind the camera, or switch it off and never watch. Instead I've got to set it up and let it roll. This movie has a weird plot, especially the scene you see me sinking in my teardrops. Think that I should fear not, whenever you're there to come and get me out. But there's a chance that you could slip or lose your grip and let me drown.
I'm high for breath and I'm coming down. I'm ready to fall, don't drop me now. I'm calling out, I'm calling out, I'm calling out. Let go. Let go.
The core is literally right there. It's about 100 meters, so I gotta keep going south. But just a little quick live stream to show you it was looking cool.
Let it go, but I crave you. I try to never let it show. So it goes. I give you space, you stop and say I gotta go. Why you wanna be alone? On again, you take my hand like you would do. All I need is to pretend the rest ain't you. Come a little closer, take my hand like you would do. Tell me when it's over, tell me when it's over. Take my hand tell me when it's over. On again, you take my hand like you would do. All I need is to pretend the rest ain't you. Come a little closer, take my hand like you would do. Tell me when it's over, tell me when it's over.
So we're back home, June 9th. So we just got back from chasing the first real supercell, I guess, of the year in Ontario. And you may not think that, like it wasn't a long chase. You may not think that there's a lot going on, but let me show you what's happening here. From that little supercell that maybe lasted an hour, we have a lot of files going on. So we took a bunch of pictures with our camera. So we need to dump all of these files and eventually go through them, and a bunch of videos that we're going to edit. And then we have some dash cam stuff that we need to dump in there too, and all the pictures and videos from this phone, which essentially shoots in up to 8K quality. So we're going to use a lot of footage, and we're filming this video and this little documentary that we haven't announced throughout this summer season across Ontario here, with this phone and with some of our gear. So I guess since today was the first real chase day, might as well go over our gear, because I just said our gear. Look at it. So we have a lot of gear this year actually. Let's see what we have. So in here we have our DSLR camera, and inside we have our lightning trigger, essentially a bunch of batteries, an extra lens, pretty standard stuff. It's a Canon DSLR, a pretty basic camera. And we got a tablet here that we use. So we use this tablet mainly for navigation and for radar scope, and it has like a magnetic mount on it. And we have a bunch of cell phones. So we have this old iPhone, of course this phone that I'm using right now, and we have the drone. So we have the 4K mini drone that hopefully will get our key shot this year in Ontario with. We're trying to get either a massive supercell from the drone, or obviously get a tornado. So that's essentially our gear for today. So we're hoping to use all of it, and we have already used most of it today on this chase here in Ontario. Okay, so we're in the car right now. It's sort of a chase day, I guess we'll call it that. So it's June 18th, around 10 a.m. And you can hear it's raining right now. So the setup today is conditional to all this rain and cloud and stuff moving out. And most of the severe weather will be probably stateside, but we're gonna be hopeful for something in southwest Ontario today, probably near the Lake Erie shoreline or something. This will be like way late in the afternoon, so we're leaving pretty early right now, going to the office. I have an office at Western University, so I'm going to spend most of my day there working, and then hoping for something pop around either London or southwest Ontario later. I can easily just hop on it. So Western University is in London, obviously, if you didn't know. So that's kind of like a good middle ground for today. And also, there's another area that I'm kind of keeping an eye on, in closer to Lake Huron, in northern, closer to the Bruce Peninsula, up north a little bit from where I am right now. So that area is also like a secondary target area. And London is kind of like in the middle of my two target areas, so it just works out. But I think there's a small chance that there might be like an isolated storm forming closer to the Bruce Peninsula. It's about 2:30 p.m. here. We're in London, so now it's time to make a critical decision because what's happening here. So if we look at the fronts right now, got a warm front down here. We're in Ontario up here. So the warm front was supposed to lift way far north than it is right now, and it's kind of stalled over there, so that's not good. So that was our primary target, or I guess we're in the middle of our two targets where we wanted to go in southwest Ontario, 2-hour drive there and easily catch any storm that goes on. But our second target was up here towards the Bruce Peninsula and along this cold front here. So now it seems that this warm front's probably not going to do it for us. It's probably going to be too capped out, not enough forcing in southwest Ontario. So we're going to head towards the cold front up here. So we're going to target Southampton right now. So we're hoping that it would be in southwest Ontario, but it looks like we have to go north if we want to see storms today. Here's a small update. So it's about 5 p.m. and we made it here to, we're right up here, almost at the Bruce Peninsula. And you can see here there's a bunch of little storms trying to fire up. So that's what we're waiting for. Essentially the storms coming off here are the ones that we're going to try and get. So here's our view outside right now. I'm gonna go down there and see what we can see, but hopefully there's a storm that comes by in a few hours. We're just on the edge of, we're on the Lake Huron shoreline. You can see that really high clouds. It's a really stable layer because of those storms that came through in the early morning. To zoom in here, you can see underneath those, you can see storms are trying to fire along the line here. behind those clouds. Now they're gonna hit that stable layer, and it's I don't think they're gonna go up very far vertically, so I don't think it's gonna do it for us today here. We're just wait and see in the next few hours, but if nothing happens by 7, then the day is pretty much over. At least we have a nice view. Here we go. We were patient, and now it's 7:30, and we're somewhere in, I don't know where we are now, but this is what we have behind us. Now we have an isolated, looks like supercell features on this. So this is developing just off Lake Huron, coming right towards us right now. Definitely the storm of the day. There you go. It pays off to be patient, I guess. This is June 18th. Paid off. We played an unsure place, and you know, we got rewarded. There you go.
Take a hit, shoot me down, shoot me down. I won't ever hit the ground, hit the ground. Playing dead I'll never do. Gotta keep an eye on you. Patience is wearing thin, paper thin. Promises broke again. What a sin, but it only feeds my energy. So don't expect no sympathy. Smoke, fire, it's all going up. Don't you know I ain't afraid to shed a little blood? Smoke, fire, flares are going up, flares are going up. Oh, won't wave my white flag, no. This time I won't let go. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Won't wave my white flag, no. Oh, I won't go down slow. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Put an X on my chest, but I'm still standing, 'cause I won't forget the hell on earth you put me through. I'll save myself in spite of you. Smoke, fire, it's all
Here we got our classic dying storm. You can see what the updraft used to be. It's trying to spin around one last time to show off what it's got. Overall, not a bad chase.
I won't go down slow. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give